Namaste. Welcome to this video where I am going to focus on the approaches and methodologies that must evolve in the foundational stage to benefit each and every child that comes to the school by targeting the learning that allows individual student growth. I would suggest for educators to implement a personalized learning approach that includes students advancing at their own pace, appreciating their unique abilities on a pathway to formal schools, which is also one of the fundamental objectives of the NEP. In the video, we'll see that how with the introduction of new foundational stage in the NEP, the instructional practices and teacher interaction with the students and parents will have to change. This change will take place keeping in mind that each child is unique and what the best and wisest parents wants for his child. That must be the one for all the children of our country. From now on, I'll be comparing the common ECCE practices with the new NEP approach. So commonly in all the government schools and many private schools, the objective of preschool education remain the same, given here. But with the introduction of NEP 2020, it is going to change as the approach and scope of learning for the foundational stage is wider and comprehensive post NEP. ECCE objectives will definitely be different. In the foundational stage now, there'll be more emphasis on foundational literacy and numeracy and how to achieve it 100% by 2025. The integration of technology and approaches like emergent curriculum will help children think more logically and develop self-awareness and make children capable of working in different group settings. Commonly, in all the government schools and many private schools, the objective of a preschool education remain the same given here. But with the introduction of NEP 2020, it's going to change as the approach and scope of learning for the foundational stage is wider and comprehensive. The post-NEP ECC objective will be definitely different. Have a look at the common ECCE practice after having a word with a trainer at Anganwadi workers. But post-NEP, the children till the age of 8 years will fall under the foundational stage and achieving foundational literacy and numeracy will become the ultimate goal for the teachers and the holistic and experiential experience will be given to children by following emergent and creative curriculum and making it as personalized as possible for all the children. Commonly, in all the government schools and many private schools, the role of ECCE teacher will remain the same given here. But with the NEP 2020, it's going to change. Since there will be a need for personalization so that no child is left unattended, the teachers have to understand themselves better. So they have to affirm self. They have to acquire an information base. Individual pace will be followed. Teachers have to think continuum and they have to think small. They have to find a support base for themselves and also begin to learn to recognize feelings after the changes. Commonly in all the government schools and many private schools, the objective of the preschool education remain the same given here. While teaching children, an Anganwadi worker must follow the methods that are given here. But post NEP considerations will be different. They'll have to make more time to play. They'll have to find out what student knows. They have to customize experiences for the students. They have to encourage students to play together and make teaching flexible. And they have to give students multiple opportunities. So when we commonly look at the physical environment of most Anganwadis and preschools, it will look like this. But here is a post-NEP consideration. This kind of environment will suit the emergent curriculum till the age of 6. Now for ages 7 and 8 and grade 1 and 2 of foundational stage, the physical environment will have to change. Commonly in all government schools and many private schools, the objectives of physical development will be same as given here, which is very comprehensive as you have a look. The changes that are expected post NEP is that the use of 5 senses can also be introduced in the physical development perhaps. Discriminating sounds, visual discrimination, discriminating taste and smell, discriminating textures, etc. to whatever is already practiced. Commonly in all government schools and many private schools, the objective of cognitive development in preschool education remain the same given here. But post-NEP considerations will be different. Learning and problem solving will be given more importance. Curiosity, planning, observation, problem solving, applying information, creativity and imagination, persistence. And for logical thinking, classifying objects, recalling sequences, arranging things, recognizing patterns, awareness of cause and effect, concepts and information, awareness of time and roles, identifying objects in events, make relationships and comparisons, make-believe play, make-believe objects, take pretend role, make-believe situations. So commonly in all the government schools and many private schools, the objective of preschool education remain the same given here. In the field of language development. But post-NEP, foundational literacy and foundational numeracy will have to be given importance together. Letter names and sounds associated with them, critical phonemic awareness skills, complex letter sound relationships, daily opportunities to practice reading and writing, literacy rich environment has to be given. Basic foundational skills like number recognition, number writing, ordering of number and place value, understanding basic operations like addition and subtraction. These are all the things post NEP consideration in the early childhood education. These have to be given a lot of importance. Commonly in all the government schools and many private schools, the objective of preschool education remain the same when it comes to social and emotional development. But post NEP considerations are different. The self-esteem has to be given a lot of importance, self-identification, self-pride, self-confidence, independence, positive attitude, trust in adults, participation in activities, participation in group activities, cooperative and pro-social behavior, seeks out people, respects differences, helps others, shares respects rights, uses compromise and discussions to resolve conflicts. All these areas have to be given importance post NEP.